Hello, everybody, and welcome back into the Storm Dome for tonight's final matchup between the Loganville Christian Lions and the Heritage Hawks. I am Brant Daughtry coming to you for this last game. Kenny Kofer is going to be running the computer, and Coach Chip Champion going to be my color guy, and Peyton Josie running the camera as he has done so very well all day.
He might have the most boring job of all of us.
He really might. Probably does, to be honest with you. So we are getting ready to have the starting lineups announced. Like I said, tonight is the final game. This is the big ticket item for this this tournament, and we will take you through the state championship starting lineups. Starting off with Heritage. Joelle Wilson. McLean Hokewater. Sim Rhodes. Ebenezer Dayuana. And Grant Evans. So that's going to round out your starting five for Heritage. Joelle Wilson, McLean Hokewater, Sim Rhodes, Ebenezer Dayuana, and Grant Evans. Ebenezer Dayuana, the big ticket item for this matchup, committed to NC State. Now moving over to Loganville Christian. David Graham, number 1. Number 2, Jordan Jackson. Number 3, Jacob Johnson. Number 4, Gavin Sharp, they call him. And Bradley Hill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10 going to be your starters. That's David Graham, Jordan Jackson, Jacob Johnson, Gavin Sharp, and Bradley Hill. All right next to each other on the roster just to make it nice and confusing.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Great word. Great word for it.
Well, after watching the AA game where all I wanted to do was get the big kid from Furtaw the ball in the post, guess what I want to do in this game?
There's one player that I think you have your eyes on, and you can see him standing at center court. He's wearing 10 in red.
Yep. He would touch the ball every possession if it was me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like if you take a shot without him touching it, you're probably coming out.
So like we said, committed to NC State is Ebenezer Dayuana. A big kid, had looks from just about everybody. Listed in his official team roster at, I think, 6'11". He says he's 6'9", apparently. Gets an offensive rebound there. 3-point shot, good. Good start right there. Joelle Wilson with the first points of the game. Now, Loganville Christian to answer. Mid-range jumper, rims out. Dayuana with the rebound. Coming back the other way.
Travel.
We're going to get a travel called on Joelle Wilson. David Graham going to inbound to Gavin Sharp. Loganville Christian trying to work it inside, working on Dayuana, and they back him down. Yeah. Great job by Jordan Jackson.
And facing a player like Ebenezer, that's exactly what you want to do. You want to try to attack him. The worst case scenario is you get fouls called and get him out of the game.
Stolen away, good hands by David Graham, taking it all the way himself. Too strong.
And there's going to be a foul called there.
Yep. Going to be on number 2, McLean Hokewater. Picks up the first foul of the game. And Gavin Sharp going to go to the line for 2. First one, banks it in. He's going to have to take his necklace off, I think. Yep.
Yep. Good piece of officiating right there, because they could, by rule, have called a technical foul right there.
Yep. Second one goes in, much prettier than the first. Heritage to inbound. Goes to the head, Joel Johnson running forward.
Loganville in a little 3-2 zone to start with.
Inside of Dayuana, gets fouled.
It's going to be on the floor, so Heritage is going to get the ball out underneath.
It's going to go on Jacob Johnson, the junior. Good inbounds pass, but he can't finish.
It's going to be a hell ball.
Rebound. Jordan Jackson couldn't quite get it up.
Loganville ball.
No, I'm sorry, that's McLean Hokewater. He couldn't quite get it up. Inside for Loganville, going to get a travel called on Bradley Hill. Took one jab step too many. McLean Hokewater and Joel Johnson passing it back and forth. Inside for Dayuana, now back outside. Thought about a three, head fake, now he takes it, splash.
If they can do that, it's a really difficult matchup.
It's going to be a long day.
Yes. And Heritage is going to stay in their zone of themselves. You don't see a lot of zone anymore, especially in boys basketball. That's enough.
Yep, that'll be an offensive foul. McLean Hokewater picks up his second. No, excuse me. Jordan Jackson, that's his first. That looked like an elbow to the throat.
Yep, that was an easy one. Those block charges sometimes are difficult. That one was easy.
Heritage trying to break the press. They do get it across. Easy layup, good.
Nice press break right there.
Sim Rhodes.
The ball touched the floor one time, and that was on the dribble.
Oh, and that's a backcourt violation. Threw it back across. Not much you can do about that. David Graham just pats his chest, says my bad, and got to move on. Joel Johnson going to take it. Connor Thompson has checked in for Heritage. Number 4. Hokewater driving in. It's going to go out of bounds off of Heritage. Sim Rhodes couldn't get a handle on it, threw it a little too high. Gavin Sharp going to take it back. Eight to 4, 4 minutes and 37 seconds here to go in this first quarter. Loganville looking for a shot. 3 on the way, good.
Great shot right there.
Jacob Johnson picks up his first points of the game. Cuts the lead to 1. 8 to 7, Heritage lead.
We'll call a foul.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be on number 3. Yep.
He and Dayuana were battling down there. Then the shorter player just couldn't get any position.
That's a lot to ask for Johnson down there.
That is his second foul, so he'll take a seat. Quick little inbounds pass up and good. And with a foul, Hokewater.
Probably the simplest out-of-bounds play in the history of the game.
Just bounce pass it right underneath the basket.
Screen across and seal, but so difficult to defend if you fall asleep for that quick second.
And too strong. Three from the corner, no good. Rebound comes down to Heritage. Joel Wilson going to take it back. Shot was attempted from the corner. I believe number 24 took the shot. TJ McMillan, who is checked in for Loganville Christian. Dayuana gets a rebound, surprisingly. And chance to go ahead. Lay in, good.
Wow.
Gavin Sharp picks up his first points.
Loganville run. That's as good as I've seen the break run in a while.
Yeah, not seeing a lot of great 2-on-1 plays so far today, but that one really was. Hokewater scores again. 12-9, just under 3 minutes here to go in this first quarter. Heritage leads. 3 on the way. Tried to bank it in, no good.
And DeWana's already got 4 or 5 rebounds.
Oh, for sure. Doesn't even have to jump, just has to put his arms up. He can just about touch the rim doing that. And Hokewater's not exactly small. 3 on the way and good.
Connor Thompson.
So Thompson with a pretty stroke. Mid-range jumper on the way, rattles in.
Timeout.
Yep, Jordan
Loganville. We're going to call a 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. We're going to stay here, like you said. So just looking at, going to take us this timeout to look at our sponsors. Thank them. We'd like to thank the Athletic Junction, Atavis Football, Queensboro National Bank and Trust, Round Ball Roundup, Oates Enterprises, and Synovus. So thank you to all of those sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
To me, at this point, Heritage needs to be getting DeWana a few more touches in the post. Loganville's done a good job. They haven't backed down from them at all and have attacked them a little bit in the full court and got a couple of easy looks. It's tough to get good looks when you get in the half court with a kid that size in the middle of the paint.
No kidding. 15-11, Heritage leads. A minute 52 left in the first quarter. Heritage passing it around, looking for a shot. He's an inside Hokewater. Thompson inside to Dayuana. Outside. He didn't get a travel. Yep, couldn't get that dribble down fast enough. So that travel's called on number 24, who I don't have on my roster.
That's not good.
Yeah, I hate that.
Is that the player to be named later?
Yeah, sure. The player formerly known as Loganville floater, no good. Rebound down to Heritage. Dayuana grabs it. Joel Wilson coming back the other way. Into the corner.
And that's going to be a foul on Loganville.
Yep, against Hokewater.
24.
24 for Loganville.
It's TJ McMillan.
Inside.
Nice tap.
Wow. Tapped it back to.
Nice tap.
Tapped it back to his teammate.
A lot of times you don't see big men that have good hands like that. Heritage is going to extend it out to 17-11. Ooh.
Dayuana.
They're gonna get the foul called right there on Dayuana.
So Jackson's going to shoot 2 here. Jordan Jackson, he's already the leading scorer for Loganville. He's got 6. make it 7.
Yep. He's a good player.
He is. He's a really good scorer. Makes both feel like he doesn't miss very much.
No.
Heritage going to pass it around.
Loganville's pretty much adopted the strategy that we're going to pack it inside, and if you beat us from outside, you beat us from outside. The little 3-2 right here, 1-2-2 as some people call it, it allows you to extend out to the shooters just a little bit more.
20 seconds to go, 17-13, Heritage holding for the last shot.
Yeah, Heritage is going to be content to take that last shot.
Yep, gets a screen. 3 on the way. He's buried it. Big time.
Big shot right there.
Half court on the way, well short.
That's a big shot right there.
Absolutely. So
and just like we talked about before, it's going to be Heritage ball coming back out too.
So 20-13 is your score at the end of the first quarter. We will take a quick break and come back with more here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Founded in 1985, the Georgia Independent School Association proudly represents nearly 170 accredited private, independent, and parochial schools across the state. From Tallulah Falls to St. Simon's Island, from Columbus to Augusta, our schools serve over 76,000 students every year. Whether parents are interested in smaller class sizes, more individual attention, a religious-based curriculum, or a safe and structured environment, the GISA provides a strong education, which is the foundation for success. To learn more about the GISA and how they can serve your school, visit us online at www.gisaschools.org.
Welcome back, everybody. Start of the second quarter here. 20-13 Heritage leads, and going to keep their same lineup out there. I think Loganville's going to do the same. Actually, I believe Larry Kennedy has just checked in for Loganville.
And Loganville's going to switch to a man-to-man. Looks like a man-to-man, maybe a little triangle and 2 action.
Good job passing it outside. Now back inside. Now back outside, and that's going to be a backcourt violation if they don't get there, if they get a hand on it. Blocked by Dayuana. Now a head slips through his hands. And now they'll reset. Great job getting back there. McLean Hochwater went through his hands, and Dayuana had to chase it down. Took him all of 5 steps to get all the way down the court.
Foul call right there on number 4 from Loganville. That's going to be Sharp.
Gavin Sharp, they call him, apparently. The name on the roster is actually Gavasakal, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to attempt.
Gavaskar.
Sharp.
Gavaskar, but I believe the PA announcer said they call him Gavin. Connor for 3. No good.
Tip by Ebenezer to Hochwater.
Tell you, he hasn't. Ebenezer Dayuana has not scored a point in this game, but he's been a big part of every play. Throws it inside a little too hard, and it comes off of Jackson's chest.
And it just seems like this is danger time. Danger time for Loganville.
Yeah,
they can't afford to let this thing get too far out.
22-13 is your score. 6.5 minutes to go.
That's going to be an offensive foul on Dayuana. That's going to be his second. And that's going to get number 23, Reese Overholt, into the ball game.
So Overholt checks in for Dayuana. Let the big man sit a little bit. Throw it inside and going to go out of bounds off of Heritage. Going to stay with Loganville Christian.
Somewhat of a break for Loganville with Delwana picking up his second. So let's see if Loganville can capitalize on it.
If they're going to make a comeback, they need to start it now with him on the bench. 3 on the way. Good.
Good.
Pretty stroke there. Larry Kennedy picking up his first points. 3, Connor Thompson. He answers. 25-16, 5:40 left here in the second quarter. Gonna get a travel called.
Yep.
Larry Kennedy picked it up too quickly. Oakwater to trigger. Gives it into Joel Wilson. (25-16) your score, 5.5 minutes, and it goes right through Connor Thompson's hands. It's going to be a turnover.
Both teams seem just a little out of sync right now.
Trying to work it inside without the presence of the 6'10" tower. Three on the way, got it again. Larry Kennedy picks up his second three-pointer of the quarter.
Yep. And he's single-handedly keeping them in the ball game right now.
He and Jordan Jackson. That's going to be a charge. Yep. McLean Hochwater lowered his shoulder into a man who was standing still. That's his second foul. See if they sit him down. They will, and put Delwana back in. I just want to say, we're sitting on an elevated platform, and he's still taller than me. Yes. What must life be like?
Above the clouds.
Above the clouds. I mean, I'm pretty short to begin with, and then I start calling basketball games like this. Shot on the way, blocked by Delwana. Connor Thompson takes it. Nothing going on the fast break.
Well, but that's what you want to do if you're Loganville. You want to attack him.
Absolutely. See if you can get fouls on him. Already has two. 25-19, 4:08 left. Heritage leads. Must not be much of a three-point threat. He is. Thompson. Close. Oh, Delwana almost had the offensive board, but no luck.
Heritage ball.
Yep. Off of Jackson. Tried to throw it off Delwana, but no luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure I would guard Delwana out at the three-point line.
No. Out, Joel Wilson, too strong on the three. Loganville Christian with a chance to cut it. 25-19, trying to cut into that lead. Three on the way, no good. It's by Jacob Johnson attempting that.
Ebenezer cleans up another board.
Oakwater drives in, but gets walled off. Man, those two have some really fun interplay. And a beautiful steal by Larry Kennedy, and he finishes with it. He's got 8 points in this quarter.
Looks like Kennedy's had a whale of a quarter.
He has the only points for his team in this quarter, and he still has more points than all of Heritage players. Connor Thompson airballs a three. He has cooled off considerably.
Just think Heritage is settling for the three a little too much.
Yep. 25-21. 2.5 minutes left. Three on the way. Heat check, no good.
That was definitely a heat check. Timeout.
Timeout called to see how long they want it. It's going to be 30 seconds. So we'll stay here.
Change it to full. They changed it to a full.
So we're going to take a quick break with them. We will come back in just a few seconds here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
The Atavis tackle philosophy is built on two main points: shoulder-led tackling, making effective shoulder contact while making a tackle, and keeping the head out of contact. Everything we teach tracks back to those two main points. It is our goal to develop the confidence of athletes so that they can be better tacklers. What we teach isn't rugby or football style tackling. What we teach is shoulder-led tackling. We do this through a player-centered, progression-based approach that increases the skill retention needed to be an effective tackler. We call this the Atavis tackle system.
Welcome back here into the Storm Dome. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. Deuces Wild up on the time clock. 21-25, Heritage leads Loganville Christian. Heritage trying to add to that 4-point lead. 21, Owen Markle, the sophomore, has checked in for Heritage. Dewana lays it in.
That's his first bucket of the game, isn't it?
It is.
So I guess if you're Heritage, you feel pretty good that you're still up by 6 and he's only had one bucket.
Three from the corner, no good. Rebound down at Loganville, though. Layup, no good. Dewana comes down with a rebound.
You got to give Loganville's kids credit. They have battled.
They are battling on the inside. Lost it, but right to his teammate. The young man whose name we don't have, unfortunately. Pass is tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Heritage. Minute 22 left. 27-21, Heritage leads. Dewana comes out to the three-point line with it. Into the corner. Driving in, gets it back to Dewana. He saves it. Gets it back in. Now Joel Wilson thought about a three. Now a three from the corner. No good. Tried to get it to Owen Markle. Jackson thought about a three, but he traveled. Again, how many times has he done that?
He just got in a little bit too big of a hurry right there.
Yep. McLean Hokewater are going to check back in. He and Dewana are the only two that are in any real foul trouble. Jacob Johnson for Loganville Christian, they all have 2. Into the corner, now underneath, tipped out of bounds. It's going to go back to Loganville Christian. We're now under a minute, 43.3 seconds left. 6-point lead for Heritage, 27-21. Kennedy dribbling around with it. Now to Jackson on the wing, takes it to the top. Gets it over to Gavin Sharp. Looking for a shot anywhere. Jackson fakes it.
I think Loganville's content just to get one right before the the buzzer.
Under 10 now. 5 seconds. Jackson to the bucket, too strong. Under 1, and that'll be your half. So at the end of one half, 27-21, Loganville Christian trails Heritage. We will come back with our Queensboro National Bank and Trust halftime show here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Founded in 1985, the Georgia Independent School Association proudly represents nearly 170 accredited private, independent, and parochial schools across the state. From Tallulah Falls to St. Simon's Island, from Columbus to Augusta, our schools serve over 76,000 students every year. Whether parents are interested in smaller class sizes, more individual attention, a religious-based curriculum, or a safe and structured environment, the GISA provides a strong education, which is the foundation for success. To learn more about the GISA and how they can serve your school, visit us online at www.gisaschools.org.
Welcome back here to the Storm Dome. Welcome to our Queensboro Bank and Trust halftime show. Going to run you through some really quick stats here. Joelle Wilson has 9 points. McLean Hochwater has 8. Sim Rhodes has 2. Ebenezer Daiwana only has 2. That's kind of surprising to us. And number 4, Connor Thompson off the bench has 6. Those are the scores for the Heritage players. Looking over at Loganville Christian, Jordan Jackson has 8. All of them scored in the first quarter. Jacob Johnson has 3. Gavin Sharp only has 2. But again, off the bench, Larry Kennedy has 8. All came in the second quarter. And he is single-handedly keeping Loganville Christian in this game, it feels like.
Yeah, it seemed like just Loganville came out with a lot more intensity and just somewhat outplayed Heritage there in the first half, even though the score's not indicative of that. You know, to me, the adjustment in the second half, Heritage has got to get Ebenezer some touches and some good looks at the basket. You know, Loganville's zone's done a pretty good job of taking him out of the game to this point.
So thank you for watching our halftime show. We'll get right underway here in the third quarter. This is our last half of basketball today, gentlemen.
Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah.
It might be dark outside by now.
It is. It definitely is. It's about 10 o'clock. And how about that? Jacob Johnson hits a big 3 to open the second half. It's about 9.
Yeah, wow.
It
is almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Past my bedtime. I know it's past Kenny's.
Head fake up and good.
Good take right there.
McLean Hochwater gets into double-digit scoring.
Going to be a foul called right there.
That's his 3rd. First foul of the second half.
And that's going to get Sim Rhodes off the bench for the Heritage Hawks.
So Hochwater going to take a seat with 3 fouls. And this coach is going to say, son, why are you doing that? That's Joab Jerome. A little incredulous over there.
The Heritage School, home of the legendary DJ Clay, a legend in the GISA.
So Heritage holding, looking for a good shot. Just trying to find something.
Loganville's in a little bit of, looks like what I would call a junk defense. Looks like a box and 1 or a triangle and 2.
Coast to coast goes Gavin Sharp.
Yeah, he attacked Ebenezer there and got a good look.
Into the corner, 3 on the way, left-handed, good.
Ooh, big shot right there. Big shot, because all of a sudden Loganville was gaining some momentum. That big 3 will stop that. And tell you what, this Kennedy kid is impressive. Right there, that offensive rebound and put back.
Who was it, Kennedy?
Yep,
Larry?
That was Kennedy. 30-second timeout called by Loganville.
Yeah, maybe saying, hey, close out on those 3-pointers. It's 5:55 left here in this third quarter. 32-28, Heritage leads.
Yeah, I'm not real sure why you call that one, because it seemed like Loganville was starting to get a little roll going, and I guess Coach he had something in mind to tell his kids.
That's why he's over there on the bench.
That's
and
right. We're over here
behind the scores table.
It's easy over here. It's a whole lot easier over here.
Absolutely.
Well, sometimes the coach will get something in their mind, and they're just going to call timeout just to stop and tell them something. Sometimes it might even be just a joke or something. That's going to be a foul right there on Loganville. That's Sharp.
It's Gavin Sharp. That's his 2nd.
Yep.
Into the backcourt for Joelle Wilson. Connor Thompson has stayed in off the bench. Sim Rhodes also in.
Ebenezer, that's what Heritage needs right there.
Long three on the way, too strong. (34-28). Got some good memories attached to that score. Nick Dawana had to score.
That you can tell that Coach Jerome there is making a concerted effort to get Ebenezer the ball in a position where he can get some easy touches and buckets.
Three on the way, good.
Boom.
Look at Larry Kennedy. That's his third three of the game.
Yeah, he's a player.
Good job of preventing the steal there. Inside to Dayawana, he dumps it in.
Yeah, if you let him catch that deep, there's no way you're going to stop that.
And he's got 6 points here in about 4 minutes. Feels like he might be getting on a roll, and I bet Coach Jerome said that's probably one of his halftime adjustments.
Yeah, I was guaranteed it was. Get him touches deep.
Good defense there.
Well, the technical part of it is if you're defending that, you want to push them out as far as he can. You don't want to let him catch that deep like he just did because it's just way too easy. Heritage is going to call timeout. It's going to be a 30 seconds.
30 seconds. We'll stay here. (38-31). 3:49 left. Heritage leads. Let's take a second to appreciate some of this third quarter stats here. 6 points already by Ebenezer Dawana, and 5 points here for Larry Kennedy. So that puts his total up to 13 in the game, and we still have a quarter and a half left to play. Sim Rhodes to inbound. No, Connor Thompson gives it to Joel Wilson. Passing it around. Thompson on the wing.
Get him touches.
Good assist. No, couldn't get it off the back.
That time, Loganville forced him out just a little bit further, made his life a little bit more difficult on him.
Long two, no good. Rebound.
That's going to be a goaltend. Yep.
So the bucket will count for Jordan Jackson.
Yeah. I wish I could do that.
Goaltend?
Yeah, goaltend. I just wish I could jump that high.
Me too. Me too, man. Inside Dayawana.
And he's going to get fouled.
Yep, got hacked but couldn't lay it in. Did they call the foul on?
I'm not 100% sure. 23.
23, Larry Kennedy picks up his first.
There's not a lot you can do about that if you're Loganville other than foul him and hope he misses free throws.
Yep. See how he looks.
Yeah, I don't.
First one good.
Oh, he's got a pretty good little stroke.
I think
I read an article that said that big men have a hard time shooting free throws because of the size of their hands. And that's one of the reasons that some of the guys like Shaq and some of those guys have a hard time with it. They think it's the size of their hands.
I always thought it was because they were just eye level with the basket and had a hard time getting the arc on it. I certainly wouldn't know. I have small hands and have trouble with it.
Two easy free throws there by Ebenezer. And now the Hawks stretch it out again to a 40-33 lead. 2:51 left to go here in the third quarter.
He's going to stay with Loganville Christian. Tipped out of bounds. Long pass out. Get it to Kennedy over on the wing. Pass it inside. Jackson, long two. Good.
Yep, nice shot right there.
He has a very, very smooth shooting motion.
Nice touch. Loganville just will not go away.
Nope, keeping it close. 5-point game, 2.5 minutes left in this third quarter. Double teamed on the baseline, has it stripped, and it's out of bounds off of Dallenbola.
Who's that? That's Jordan Jackson there, doing a really good job on him and getting a little help. Loganville's decided to double down on him a little bit.
Dalwana, excuse me.
Yep.
Jordan Jackson, floater.
Yeah, another nice shot.
Not even a floater, more of a
just a nice mid-range jump shot. The lost art in the game of basketball now.
Minute 50 left, 37-40. Heritage trying to push this lead. Sims wanted to go inside, covered. Thompson gonna hold it.
Heritage has got to figure out where the double is coming from and take advantage of that. Because Loganville's continuously doubled down on Duana, so they got to figure out where it's coming from and find the open guy. And I think Coach Jerome is content to sort of let the clock run, so this foul trouble is not such a big deal.
Got him running up on a minute left, just over. And now we've reached a minute. 3-point game, Heritage leads. They're going to hold as long as they can.
Yep.
And it looks like Loganville's going to let him.
Yeah, Loganville's in this triangle and 2, so not a real fan favorite. Officials love it.
Yeah, I bet officials love it. Players like it because they get a second to breathe.
As long as there's no shot clock, this is a really good strategy.
Absolutely. You can win a lot of games if you can do this effectively.
Yep.
And it's pretty simple if they're just going to let you do it. Now we're up under 20. Might start seeing them run
fans don't like it. I see some Loganville fans starting to decide trying to figure out what's going on. Pretty
all right,
good,
now under 10. Got to start running something.
Nope, there.
Pass it to Connor Thompson. Let him take a 3. And no good. Well, that was an interesting last minute and a half.
You'd like to get a little bit better shot than that, but hey.
Hey, 40-37. We will go to the fourth quarter when we come back here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
The out-of-his tackle philosophy is built on 2 main points: shoulder-led tackling, making effective shoulder contact while making a tackle, and keeping the head out of contact. Everything we teach tracks back to those 2 main points. It is our goal to develop the confidence of athletes so that they can be better tacklers. What we teach isn't rugby or football style tackling. What we teach is shoulder-led tackling. We do this through a player-centered, progression-based approach that increases the skill retention needed to be an effective tackler. We call this the out-of-his tackle system.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter here.
One more quarter to play in the GISA basketball season. That's hard to believe, isn't it? Seems like just yesterday we were finishing football season.
Connor Thompson has it in the corner. Heritage going to hold again. We just saw him do this. If they're going to let him, they have a lead. Might as well. Now they're going to come out and play him, get a screen.
Loganville still going to stay with this junk defense.
Try to pick and roll, wasn't there. Thought about a 3, could have had it.
Well, he also saw Duana inside and tried to get the ball to him. It's a really good play right here on Coach Davis's part from Loganville. It's sort of thrown Heritage out of their rhythm.
Oakwater again thought about a 3, and they're going to get him for a travel.
Heritage is all out of whack right now.
100% they are.
And it's sort of what Heritage did to Holy Spirit last year in this game.
Floater, not far enough on there.
No, Loganville needed a better shot than that.
Yep. 6:52 left, 40-37. Heritage still leads, and they have the ball. Screen from Dewana. Connor Thompson gets it inside to him. He just kind of picked that ball out of the air, loses it, and it's going to stay with Heritage.
Heritage is going to keep the ball right here.
Inbound to Dewana. Puts it up off the inbounds. No
Nice
good.
tap.
Tip in. McLean Hokewater.
Yeah,
It's his 12th point of the game. Almost got trapped in the corner. Tosses it back out. Now a three. Good.
Well, I am very impressed with that Kennedy kid.
Yeah, Larry Kennedy. That is his 16th point. Let me see. That is his fourth made three. 42-40. Heritage leads now. 2-point game. Two from Hokewater, well short. It'll go out of bounds. And it'll come back to Loganville Christian.
Heritage is going to call timeout.
Yep. They'll have a chance to tie it, see how long they want it. It'll be a full timeout. We're going to take a second to thank all of our sponsors while we have a minute. So we want to thank the Athletic Junction, Atavis Football, Queensboro National Bank and Trust, Round Ball Roundup, Oates Enterprises, and Synovus. Thank them all for sponsoring this game. As soon as this game is over, speaking of our sponsors, we will wrap it up with our final Athletic Junction post game, where we will hand out our Atavis Defensive Player of the Game and Synovus Player of the Game.
And we probably need to give a shout out to Coach Mike Leader, the athletic director here at Georgia Southwestern, and his entire staff. You know, this is a great venue to have this thing. It's not a huge arena where you feel like it's half empty. It's just, this has been a great atmosphere.
It has, you know, especially in that AAA girls game. Just the student sections were huge and going crazy the entire time.
And quite honestly, Georgia Southwestern has rolled out the red carpet for the GISA for a bunch of different events. You know, we host our state wrestling tournament right here in this facility as well. So they're a really good friend to the GISA.
Floater off balance, but he makes it anyway. Larry Kennedy just scoring in bunches right now.
Now all of a sudden we have a tie ball game.
With 5:45 left.
Here we go, a short game again.
Yep. It's a new ball game now. Screen from Dewana, right to the rack.
Attack. That's Hokewater again.
Inside, trying for Jordan Johnson. Now Jackson, floater blocked by Dewana.
That can erase some things.
Screen set for McLean Hokewater. In the corner for Thompson, underneath the basket, Dewana sets it in.
All of a sudden, you see a little bit of sense of urgency from the Heritage Hawks.
Yep, they lead 46-42 now. Backing down, Jackson, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound down to Joel Wilson. Getting worked on right now, but he's able to bring it across. Feels like the entire offense right now is Hokewater and Dewana playing off of each other.
There'll be a foul call right there.
Yep. That'll be on number 4, Gavin Sharp, his third.
He's got to be careful right there.
Yeah, I've seen people giving technicals for less than what he just did. Not that what he did was
no, it wasn't
malicious.
Egregious. Yeah, but at the same time, you know, an official could treat that a couple different ways.
Yep. And then they're going to get a charge on Hokewater.
Yep.
That is his fourth.
That's
It'll be a huge loss here in the final
That's a
half
good
quarter.
defensive effort by Loganville.
46-42. Heritage leads with 4 minutes and 9 seconds left and counting.
And I'm not sure if I'm Coach Jerome, I'm not sure if I don't get Hokewater out of there at least for a minute or two.
Jackson, man, he can't miss right now. Excuse me, I was thinking of Larry Kennedy.
Yeah,
Jackson's just getting in on the fun now.
Jackson has had a good night shooting the basketball too.
Yep. Had it blocked, got it back. Shot it, missed it, and then got his own rebound. Hokewater, another two. Blocked by Dewana, just absolutely swatted out of the air. They're going to get a travel call. Gavin Sharp. Not exactly sure why Sharp's going in on Dewana anyway.
I think they were frustrated because they can't get anything with Dewana protecting the rim in there.
48-44, 33 minutes and 20 seconds left. In the corner for Connor Thompson, now back up to the top. The player who cannot be named. Heritage trying to hold a little bit, drain some clock perhaps. Inside for Dewana, has position, reverse layup, rolls around, no good, gets his own rebound, no good. Hokewater, still no good. Dewana again, no good, finally comes down to Jacob Johnson. Stolen away,
nice
nope, gonna be out of bounds. Great effort by 24. And both benches and fan groups of fans are really on their feet right now.
And Loganville's going to call timeout.
See how long they want it here. It's going to be full, so we'll take it with them. We'll come back with the conclusion of this one. 48-44, 2 minutes 53 left here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.
Founded in 1985, the Georgia Independent School Association proudly represents nearly 170 accredited private, independent, and parochial schools across the state. From Tallulah Falls to St. Simons Island, from Columbus to Augusta, our schools serve over 76,000 students every year. Whether parents are interested in smaller class sizes, more individual attention, a religious-based curriculum, or a safe and structured environment, the GISA provides a strong education, which is the foundation for success. To learn more about the GISA and how they can serve your school, visit us online at www.gisaschools.org.
Welcome back. 2 minutes, 53 seconds left here in this 4-point game. Loganville Christian has it with a chance to cut into said 4-point lead. They're going to have to work kind of quickly. Gavin Sharp working with 3 fouls right now. Gets an inside. Jordan Jackson, he's fouled on the floor.
And if you're Loganville, you got to think about when Heritage gets the ball, you got to think about fouling just to get to the bonus.
Yep.
Because you may need that in a late game situation.
Foul was on David Graham. That's his first.
And right now, each team's only got 3 team fouls.
Into the corner for David Graham. Fits his 3. That is his first points of the game.
And a big time to get them.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
If you're gonna wait to a certain point of game, might as well wait to the fourth quarter.
Loganville's gonna come with a 3-quarter type press, and then they're gonna drop back into their. They're gonna go into a man right here. Heritage is gonna call timeout.
Yep. It'll be 30 seconds. We'll stay here. David Graham really hasn't shown up anywhere on our stat sheet. He picked up his first foul and then hit his first 3 of the game.
Yeah, Loganville's done a pretty good job right here of changing defenses on Heritage, and it sort of kept them off balance a little bit. That triangle and 2, whatever it was pretty effective. You know, now a switch to the man had Heritage a little bit confused. I wouldn't be shocked if they don't come back with something a little different right here.
48-47, Heritage leads, and they have the ball. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Joel Wilson with it. Working on Gavin Sharp.
Now they come with a little 2-3 zone type, just fronting Dewana in there. But they're going to have to account for Hokewater.
Yeah, McLean Hokewater really has made a name for himself tonight, has 8 points in this fourth quarter alone. That brings his total to 18 on the night. Inside.
That's a goaltend.
And he didn't have to do it either. I don't think it was going in.
No, it looks like it was going to be short.
Yep. Got a timeout called. It's going to be
timeout
full.
Loganville.
Yep, we're going to take one more chance here to thank all of our sponsors. As soon as Kenny pulls them up. So we'd like to thank the Athletic Junction, Atavis Football, Queensboro National Bank and Trust, Round Ball Roundup, Oates Enterprises, and Synovus. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. 1 point game with a minute and a half left here. As soon as this game is over, we will move to our Athletic Junction post-game show. Please be sure to stick around for that so we can tell you who we award our Atavis Defensive Player of the Game to and our Synovus Player of the Game awards to. So.
Loganville
On that those fun tidbits.
Yeah, it's interesting right here because each team only has one timeout left to finish this game in such a tight ball game. And I guess I'm real conservative, but I like to have my timeouts to walk my kids through stuff late in the game. Heritage got the ball. Loganville doesn't have to foul just yet, but they've got to start thinking about it just to get to the bonus.
Yeah, Heritage.
I'm not sure I don't do it just a couple times to get close to the bonus.
Yep. Heritage may think about just holding the ball or let down. No, they're going to foul down Bola anyway.
Yeah.
Or Dewana.
That's not how you want to commit the fouls.
No. So that's going to be Jordan Jackson's second foul. Only player in any real foul trouble is McLean Hokewater. He's got 4.
And at this point, that does not matter.
Nope.
Loganville got what they wanted. They got a miss on the free throw.
Yep. So it's going to be at worst a 2-point game. They'll have a chance to tie it in their next possession. Dewana misses both. 0 for 2, and now it's a 1-point game. Minute 15 left, 50-49. Heritage leads, but Loganville Christian has the ball. They're going to get a fight for it. It's going to be a tie-out.
Ball. Going to be position Loganville.
Yep, arrows pointing to Loganville.
Wow. Scramble over there. Looked like WrestleMania there for a second.
Yeah, it looked like Jordan Jackson just lost his dribble, tried to roll it to a teammate, but no good. And a jump ball. They'll keep it. But we are now under a minute. 1-point game. Trying to set up an offense.
It's going to be a foul. It's not necessarily a bad thing right there.
Nope. Jordan, or excuse me, number 24, the player who must not be named, going to pick up his first.
Ron Williams is first, team 4.
Ball tapped around inside, and Dewana's going to get fouled.
And you don't want to lose the possession, but that foul right there is not a bad thing.
And they're not going to be shooting free throws yet, which is almost a bad thing. 46.1 seconds left. They're going to inbound to Dewana. Get it back.
You got a foul.
Yep.
You've got a foul.
Now under 30. And there's the foul.
Yeah.
31.1 seconds left.
Now you got to give another foul.
Yep, or steal the inbounds pass. I'm sure that's what they'll try to do. And I thought he... Yep.
Yeah.
There's the foul on Gavin Sharp.
Yeah.
That's going to be his 4th.
I'm not sure that the Wilson's the one you want to foul.
Nope, but it is just a 1-and-1.
Yeah.
And even if he hits both of them, it's still a one-possession game. I guess the player you want in a three-point situation would be Larry Kennedy. He's been lights out today.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's any doubt that Kennedy's got to touch the ball.
Joel Wilson makes the first one. Second one, also good. So three-point game makes it a lot harder for Loganville Christian, but they're still in it. 25 seconds. Need a three. You're going to get a foul. No, did they call an offensive foul? No.
No.
Okay.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing for Heritage either. You want to do that one more time, is let them use up a little clock and then foul them.
Yep. Under 20 now.
See, I'd foul him right there.
Head fake three on the way. No, airballed it.
Loganville's going to call their final timeout.
Yep. 7.6 seconds left. Three-point game. Heritage is going to have it.
That was a tough possession right there for Loganville. They needed a better shot than that. I mean, obviously that was the end result you wanted, was Kennedy shooting the ball. But him trying to create that off the dribble is going to be really tough. You want to try to run him off from screens and get him a better look than that.
I tell you what, that head fake really sent his defender flying. He had an open look, but he just didn't get his feet underneath himself.
And see, if I'm Heritage, I would have fouled right there with one to give. And I'm sure that's what Coach Jerome is talking to his guys about.
Yep, three-point game, 7.6 left. Heritage is going to have it. The Lions need a steal if they're going to have a chance at this. Or they're going to need to foul somebody who can't really shoot, but you got to wonder who that'll be.
Right there. I would take my chances.
That's the chance you have to take. Yep. Bradley Hill going to pick up his first foul and send Dewana to the line.
I mean, that's not a real great option for you, and I'm basing it off the fact that he just missed two free throws in a row.
He did. You're right.
I mean, he may be a good shooter, and I'm sure that Loganville has a scouting report that says who to foul.
Yep. This is just a 1-and-1. First one, he made it.
Yep.
And that should just about do it.
That magical 4-point differential.
See if he can pad his stats here.
Yeah, you got to take your hats off to Loganville because they have really played their tails off. Got to have a quick two and a foul. And Loganville doesn't.
Quick two and a timeout.
And he doesn't have a timeout.
So that'll be a technical.
He did not have a technical. He did not have a. He had. But he didn't have a. I don't think he had a timeout to take.
I didn't think he did either. Yeah, the scoreboard said he didn't have a timeout.
Yeah.
Jordan Jackson picks up another two. Puts his total at 12.
Okay. No, we were looking at it the wrong way. We were looking at it the wrong way. Heritage was out of timeouts.
So 1.2 seconds left. I think I thought this would be a 2-point game.
Yeah, it is. It should be.
There it is.
It should be 50. It should be 53-51. They put those 2 points on the wrong side.
Yeah.
It should be 53.
Yep, there it is. So 1.2, they got to get a quick steal and a quick shot off.
They put more time on the clock, but they didn't add their point in from the basket to give the other team back.
So we got 1.2 seconds. It's sell out at this point. Heritage. If I'm Heritage, I just throw it deep. They're going to just throw it up. Holy cow. No.
I didn't think anybody touched it.
The ball, nobody touched it.
Nobody touched the ball.
And nobody touched it. And so Loganville's going to get the ball back. No.
No one touched the ball.
Loganville's going to get the ball under the basket.
Oh, boy. Same time as same amount of time left. Even if Daiwana had just gotten a fingertip on it,
it's going to be white
this game
ball.
would be over.
Yeah, it's going to be Loganville right there. There is no timeouts. I'm not sure what they're doing.
Yeah, they got to roll it. There's the ref telling them you got to roll it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's about to give him a technical.
Well, what you do in that situation, the official just puts the ball down on the floor and starts the 5-second count. And you don't want that to happen. All of a sudden, this has become interesting.
Need a quick one.
And he fouled him. Holy cow.
They called a foul.
Holy cow.
They called a foul.
It's a 2-point shot. Their officials are saying that it's a 2-point. So
I've seen this show before. I've seen this show before. So it'll be a 2-point shot. Who'd they call a foul on?
3/10 of a second's got to go back on the clock. 3/10 of a second's got to go on the clock. And Loganville's going to get 2 free throws right here.
Yep, got to hit both of them.
Can you imagine what that kid's thinking right now? No, the official said as soon as the shot went up, he said 2. It could have been 3. That would have been big. Yep.
First one, good. Ice in the veins of Jordan Jackson.
Holy cow.
Yeah, my goodness, what are we doing here? Second one. Clutchest moment of the game. Missed it.
Oh, man.
Daiwana rebounds, and that's your game. 53-52. Heritage walks away, state champs.
Wow. You know, my heart breaks for that kid.
Oh, yeah, Jordan Jackson. He played his heart out tonight.
He played his tail off, and, you know, unfortunately, people are going to remember that. But there's a lot of other things in the game that could have been the difference right there. So,
yep.
Telling you, hats off to the Loganville crowd. They played their tails off.
Yep. So gonna tally up some final scores here and then hand out some awards. Welcome to the, as soon as Kenny can get it pulled up, the Athletic Junction post-game show. Got to do some final tallying here. All right. Now, your leading scorer for the game, that would be McLean Hochwater, scored 18. When you think of big men on Heritage's team, you probably don't think of Hochwater first, but he really played his tail off tonight.
He was big tonight.
So we'll move right in and give out our Atavis player of the game, or our defensive player of the game, and I think you got to go Ebenezer Daiwana.
I'm going Ebenezer.
A couple of blocks, a whole lot of rebounds.
Yep.
So a great game defensively for him.
Definitely going with Ebenezer on that.
But your Synovus player of the game, I think you got to go with the other Heritage big man. Like we said, led all scorers, McLean Hochwater, and played most of the second half with 4 fouls and was able to stay in there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna also go off the grid a little bit like I typically do. And you got to give a shout out to Larry Kennedy from Loganville. I mean, that kid kept Loganville in the game and gave them an opportunity at the end.
So that will round out the 2019-2020 GISA basketball season. Heritage, your AAA boys champions in the last game of the year. And here come the students. Man, what a sight.
Yep.
So that will round out our broadcasting. Next time you see me and Kenny and possibly Coach Camp will be Westfield's baseball season, which starts when, Coach?
Monday. With the Heritage Hawks.
Nice.
Make the trip to Perry,
Coach
Georgia.
Camp, Coach Champion, excuse me.
He wishes he was as good as me.
Don't we all?
Yeah, right.
From Kenny Kofer, Coach Chip Champion, Peyton Josie, I've been Brant Daughtry. Thank you all for joining us. Hope you've enjoyed. Signing off here on the Middle Georgia Sports Network.